Namaste students, my name is JVS Dr. Neeraj Dholia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jayoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today we are going to discuss the topic evidences of evolution, and this belongs to the subject ecology of evolution. So the evidences of evolution are the fossils that remains of hard pillars of life forms found in rocks. Rocks from sediments and a cross section of earth crust indicates the arrangement of sediments one over the other during the long history of the earth. The different aged rock sediments contains fossils of different life forms who probably died during the formation of the particular sediment. So some of them appear similar to the modern organisms. They present extinct organisms like the dinosaurs. So a study of fossils in different sedimentary layers indicates the geographical period in which they existed. The study showed that life forms vary over time and certain life forms are restricted to certain geological time spans. Hence, new forms of life have arisen at different times in the history of Earth. All this is called paleontological evidences. So, do you remember how the ages of the fossils are calculated? So, comparative anatomy and morphology uh, also shows the similarities and differences among the organisms of today and those that existed years ago. So such similarities can be interpreted to understand whether common ancestors were shared or not. For example, the whales, birds, cheetah, and the humans. They the all mammals share similarities in the pattern of bones of forelimbs. Okay, so though these forelimbs perform different functions in these animals, they have similar anatomical structures. So all of them have humerus, radius, ulna, and carpus, metacarpals, and pharynges in their forelimbs. So hence, in these animals, the same structure developed along different directions due to adaptations of different needs. So this is divergent evolution, and these structures are homologous. So homology indicates common ancestry, and other examples are vertebrate hearts or brains. So in plants also, the thorn and tendrils of bougainvillea and cucurbita represent homology. Homology is based on divergent evolution, whereas analogy refers to a situation exactly opposite. Wings of butterfly and of uh, birds looks alike. They are not anatomically similar structures, though they perform the similar functions. So hence, the homologous structures are a result of convergent evolution. So different structures evolving for the same function and hence having similarity. So other examples of analogy are the eye of the octopus and of mammals of or the flippers of penguin and dolphins. So one can say that it is the similar habitat that has resulted in selection of similar adaptive features in different groups of organisms, but towards the same function. The sweet potato and the potato is another example of the analogy. So in the same line, the argument similarities in proteins and genes performing a given function among diverse organisms gives clues to common ancestry. These biochemical similarities point to the same shared ancestry as structural similarities among the diverse organisms. So, another interesting observation supporting the evolution by nature selection comes from England in a collection of moths made in 1850, that is before the industrialization set in. It was observed that there were more white-winged moths on trees than dark-winged or the melanized moths. So, however, in the collection carried out from the same area, but after industrialization, that is in 1920, there were more dark-winged moths in the same area. So that is the proportion was reversed. So the explanation put forth for this observation was the predator will spot a moth against a contrasting background. So during post-industrialization period, the trees trunks became dark due to industrialization, smoke and shoots. Under this condition, the white-winged moths did not survive due to predators. So dark-winged or melanized moths survived. So this was the example of adaptation and evolution. So I hope you are satisfied with this tutorial session. If you have any query, please write in the comment box. I will resolve them. And this session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Thank you.